welcome back to another day in the studio with me. I'm actually preparing for a little book market, and before that, I wanted to make a little special project. So there's been a project on my mind for a little while now, and it's to make these little mini stationery sets with little illustrated memos in them because personally I really like writing little notes to people or including like a cute little note with a gift or as part of a decoration, stuff like that. And there is actually a packaging market near Ujiro Saga, and they have lots of paper, packaging, stuff like that. And I found these little boxes, and I thought this would be perfect to package like little memo stationery kit and decorate and include some really cool printed stuff on the riso. I think I mentioned in a video or two ago that I've been drawing every day in this little sketchbook because there's about 15 different designs in every memo kit. So instead of having to generate 15 different ideas off the top of my head, thankfully I already had them in this little notebook, and I kind of just paged through and saw if anything fit well with the theme or the type of size of illustration I wanted to create. So after preparing them all on my iPad and then on Photoshop, I think we're ready to print them. So one of my projects lately has been this cute little language journal that I made. I made one for myself and then I made one for my husband. And I decided to make a few more of them too, just to have on hand if anyone else wanted one. I put them up on my site. This is kind of what I was talking about a couple videos ago about making some more stationery projects, making stuff that feels really useful. Like I'll show you the little notebooks I made. This is like the body that goes inside the little slip covers. But I have pages for a little vocab. I like to do little grammar writing stuff on these pages because I can like put at the top the grammar and then write like different examples and stuff. And then, of course, I have some good old graph paper for just miscellaneous notes, or if I see other example sentences or whatever, I can put them in here. I always try to find fun ways to make these projects feel more special or like customized. So I have the little slipcover with my illustrations. I have this one, and on the other side is the one that you saw before, this one. And then I got these little elastic bands in 2 different colors, and I made like little elastic that goes around to keep it all together. My spiral binding, and finally using this as well. Yeah, that's one of the little projects. I'm just gonna bind a few more of these together for that little market I have coming up, just in case anyone wants to grab one for themselves. My finished stack of notebooks here. There are around 7 of them, which I think is good for now. I ran out of these little cover guys, so I'll have to order more. Until then, I think this will do. It is a little after 2 p.m., so I think it's about time to take a little lunch break. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom right now. They're really pretty. So I thought I'll stroll down that way. There's like this street not far from our studio that's completely lined in cherry blossom trees. I stopped by this cute little stationery store, but they have lots of little stationery goods, tapes, stickers, that kind of stuff. And I just restocked some of these tapes that I like to use to package things or just like decorate little orders. And I just ordered some new stickers. So I have these ones that I like to put on the outside of packages, but we have like these big circle ones and little mini ones too that I like to include or like give away to people when they come visit. So now that all of those chores are out of the way, I think we'll go into the other room and finally print what I've been looking forward to printing all day, which is a 3-layer print. It was getting on your prints. Hey there, friends. It's the next morning, and I wanted to show you my little stationery set prototype. I put this together the other day after cutting up one of the sheets. I made this little sliding cover so you can slide off the top of the box here and kind of reveal the box underneath. And then inside are all the little memo cards and these cute little envelopes. I went with the green ones, but they actually sent me a bunch of different sample colors. So I think after I run out of the green, I might change it up and go for yellow, because the yellow actually really matches the yellow that I printed with. And I'm gonna make a few more sets. I think I have enough materials to make like 40 sets. I'll take them to the little book fair we're going to, and I'll also put them on our shop, as well as those journals I made earlier. So if you want to pick up one of the small runs of these little stationery goods, you can go into my description and click the link there. You could see when I print, I have a lot of like leftover papers and little scraps, and I'm gonna make those into little like booklets and little notebooks. And also from all my cuttings, I have lots of like itty bitty scraps. And I think I wanna use those to try to make my own paper and kind of see what it will look like when there's little flecks of risograph ink, and maybe even make some prints on those. That could be quite cool. I hope you enjoyed working with me in the studio today, and I'll see you guys very soon. And in the meantime, you can find me over on Patreon, where I always post the stuff I'm working on, behind the scenes stuff, my sketchbook, and also like if I make brushes or make downloadable content, stuff you can use in your own work, it's also there. So find me on there in the meantime, but until then, I'll see you very soon. Bye. Ooh.